Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight. A judge in Ohio stripped custody of a 17-year-old teenage girl from her parents because the teenager says she's transgender, she wants to be a man, and her parents said no to hormones and surgery. The judge gave custody to people who will allow the girl to surgically change herself to a man. So where does this end? If a court can strip custody from parents of their child because the child wants transgender surgery and the parents say no, not until you're an adult, how else can the court overrule the parents? If my 15-year-old daughter wants to get a breast augmentation because of low self-esteem, and I tell her, no, getting a boob job is not a healthy way to build confidence in yourself, can the court take her away from me? What if she threatens suicide if I don't let her get that major surgery? Can the court take her away from me and let her do it anyway? If not, why not? That's what the court did to the parents of the teen who says she's transgender. If my 16-year-old son wants to date a 40-year-old stripper, and I take away his car keys and don't let him leave the house and forbid him from sleeping with the stripper, can the court take him away from me? If not, why not? He just says he's expressing his sexual identity. That's what the court did to the parents of the teen who says she's transgender. If my 10-year-old daughter wants to get her ears pierced, and I don't think it's appropriate at that age, but she says it's part of her identity as a woman, can the court take her away from me? If not, why not? That's what the court did to the parents of the teen who says she's transgender. If my 8-year-old kid doesn't want to go to Mass on Sunday, and I make him go to church because we're Catholic and that's what we do as a family on Sunday, can the court take him away from me? If not, why not? He claims I'm oppressing him by forcing him to attend church. That's what the court did to the parents of the teen who says she's transgender. Make no mistake, this dreadful ruling is a dangerous precedent to set in our country. Do parents have no rights to decide what's best for their children? Do parents have no rights to raise their children according to their religious beliefs? Do parents have no rights to make the definitive decision for their minor children about which surgery is appropriate and what treatment is best? Is that something we want activist judges dictating? This ruling is dangerous too because it's unscientific. You don't grant a mentally ill child a life-altering, irreversible surgery just because she threatens suicide. There is no scientific evidence that gender reassignment surgery is a cure for gender dysphoria. In fact, the data we have shows that the suicide rate for transgender people is the same before surgery as it is after surgery, which is an argument that mutilating yourself is not a healthy way to treat gender disorders. The parents of this teenager were not abusing her. They were protecting her. And guess who is now enabling her abuse and abusing their power? That's right, the court, the government. If it can happen in this case, it's going to happen in a lot of others. Parents better watch out. And that is my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.